It's Las Vegas taking on Chicago. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Yeah, we breaking down barriers. You are not scaring us. You can keep up with the pace. I am in love with the chase. You better get up.
Just about ready to go. And on the hill, the big righty, Tanner Houck.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
That one fouled off. Up and in, look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. On the ground, Machado slings to first, one up, one down. So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. Zingy's currently the team leader in runs batted in.
Ken Griffey Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. One out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. And it skips in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Jordan Lawler. And that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up. Raleigh under it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at American Family Field. And starting in this one, Shane McClanahan.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger. The fastball will beat them.
Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Trout right there to make the grab. 1 away. Here's Trevor Story. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Crow Armstrong should have it. Snags it for the second out. Here's Freddie Freeman. Pitch hitter coming on, Spencer Steer.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Trout makes the play, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Mike Trout. Houck back to work.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Next offering way off the plate. And there's the ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Two down, base is empty. And now Brian Dozier. On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Hank Greenberg. And that's in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at-bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Ian Happ stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And Ian swings through it.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one the other way. Lays out and makes the play.
That shit fake as
Here's
hell.
Machado. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. New inning getting started. So here is Bryce Harper. Harper goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Mantle brings it in with a nice running grab. Mike Piazza digs in now.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And ball one. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. That's down and in.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Takes it himself. And a couple of quick outs. Now Pete Crow Armstrong. Infield comes in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Top of the third, no score. And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Next offering is downstairs.
I got 3-0.
Swing and a ground ball. Horner over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
This is my grind, it's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't for you. You want the stardom and the fame, but refuse to pay due.
Back here in Milwaukee. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle.
Mantle.
First pitch misses. Lifted in the air, right field. Trapp puts it away for the out. And there's one away. This is Corbin Carroll. That's inside, and that's ball one. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a foul straight back. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. Did not go. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Drops into the glove, and there's two down. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Up the middle, hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at American Family Field, here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. Swing and a ball popped up. Horner. And there's one down. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 1. On the ground right side. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. He's 0 for 1. And misses inside.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Check swing, and that's a ball. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, and here is Trevor Story. Just missed.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs.
2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Makes the grab, one down. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Junior makes the grab for the second out. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Flied to right his first time. Hard hit right side. He steps on the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. All set for the start of the inning. And now batting, Mike Trout. Houck back to work. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Well, these guys just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Got him swinging. Here's Rafael Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. That one off the mark. 1-0. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. Inside, just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And there's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. And the batter now, Brian Dozier. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. The other way, that's a hit. Throws to second, and Devers is set down. Here comes Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed.
Count 1-0.
Misses outside. 2-0. Dozier leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Now pitching.
The new pitcher in the game, Tanner Scott.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And that one is lifted in the air. Happ sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that is that. Hank Greenberg getting ready to hit.
The designated hitter, Hank Greenberg.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Ball to strike. The pitch. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play. Here's Manny Machado now.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
2 outs. And Manny gets a piece.
Oh,
Misses
Ball,
inside.
catch inside.
Ball 2. Into center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
fine.
Good
That's
eye
a
in that
ball.
spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now here is Mike Piazza. Dennis Eckersley taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider.
Get it.
It's just filthy, man. And
Eckersley.
one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Next pitch is outside. And there's a strike. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground, and that's through. Their first hit of the ball game. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, there goes the dream of the no-hitter. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked.
Story tossed to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. So up next, Derek Jeter. That's inside.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Carroll makes the grab, and that is that.
So anyway, I got the powder like an avalanche. You know my heat stays hotter than a cattle brand. I want it all. I'm back in the saddle again. It's like the Wild Wild West, cowboys and Indians, yeah. So watch how you step to me, cause I've been schooled by the street. No one's testing me. I keep the peace with
Bottom of the 6th, and now the right fielder,
The
Corbin
right
Carroll.
fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Ripped on the ground to second in plenty of time to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Second baseman.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Nico Horner.
Horner.
0-2 in this one. High fly ball, shallow right field. Dozier makes the grab on the run. Here's Story now.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there. Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome,
No
it seems
balls,
like,
2
within the
strikes.
3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Lawler slings it across, and Story is out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Top of inning number 7. Down the number 2 hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Eckersley back to work. Fought off foul. Next pitch misses inside, and the count even 1-1. And that's down and away. Fights it off. You'll see another. Upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So digging in, Jordan Lawler. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. In there safely.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Ball one there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Now pitching.
Griffin Jacks comes on now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. Rafael Devers up to hit. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Man at second.
1 ball, 2
This
strikes.
one in the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Here's a 1-2. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Milwaukee, set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Here.
And that one fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
0-2.
Ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Griffey on his horse. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Hank Greenberg. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. And that is the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Ryan Dozier.
Jacks back to work. That one almost got him. Late swing fouled off. And a count 1-2. Fastball is outside.
That's a really good take.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive from his backside, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Bryce Harper to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. This one drilled right center field. That one head for the fence and gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. And now Mike Piazza. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
0-1.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the 8th. In the air, foul off first. Steer hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Infield comes in now. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Grabs it barehanded to first. Pretty nice play there. Derek Jeter, the next to hit.
Man, who doesn't love a sweet barehand play like that? That was amazing.
The shortstop takes a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
This to third. Machado throws to first in time. That's out number 3. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
Foul ball there.
Oh, get it. Okay.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one ripped. Crow Armstrong pulls it down, and a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Manny Machado up to the plate.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. So digging in, Mickey Mantle. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at American Family Field, we go to the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Now pitching.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Hader, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss. Hader records the strikeout. Now the third baseman, Jordan Lawler, swings through that.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Trout, 0 for 3 in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. In the dirt, now 1-2.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Carroll brings it in for the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Just missed. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So now back to the top of the order.
Oh.
Nico Horner. Will come up to hit. Check swing, called strike. Trying it, picks over, and he's back in on a dive. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. And now 1-2. Runner takes off. That to right. Trout is there. Then there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate.
Runner goes again. One attempt misses. So they're down to their final out. And now the first. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Adam Dunn. Big spot for him here. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. And they tie it up. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Just missed. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started to swing, held up. That misses the zone, and the count's full. 2 runs across in the inning. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Line drive, base hit. And the potential winning run moves into scoring position at second. First and second, 2 outs. Ian Happ up to hit. Late swing, foul to the left. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. And he grounds one to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Trying to send this to extra innings, and that just misses.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Winning run stands at second. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And we're headed in. We're in extras here, and now Rafael Devers. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Inside, just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Runner takes off for third. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. 1 for 3. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Bobby Milner gets the ball now. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And that's in for a strike. And he chases that one below the zone. Puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out. Well done behind the dish.
I appreciate wanting to move up there, but that ball didn't get very far away. And getting thrown out as a result, sometimes you can be too aggressive on the bases.
Harper swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off. He was late.
One ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in Milwaukee, on to the bottom of the 10th. Here comes Manny Machado. Puts a bunt down, and that's a foul ball. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Now he steps off and looks it back to second. Only one more disengagement left after that move. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Happ rounds third, headed for the plate. In comes the winning run, and they walk it off in extra innings.
You know, you had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second.
A 3-2 final score in this one. A 1.
Trust the vibe when it's